Adam Warlock versus Captain Marvel. This is something many people have been asking for, so let's do this. Who wins between these two characters if they had to fight each other in an all-out battle? Like, share, subscribe, comment down below on any thoughts you'll have about this video as we figure that out here in the MC Clash. Now, let's go through the different categories which will help us probably determine the victor of this battle. We shall obviously be beginning with the category of physical strength. Who's stronger between these two characters? So, in the previous video I made on the power of Adam Warlock, I stated that Adam Warlock's physical strength should be on par with the levels of physical strength of someone like Iron Man. Iron Man is incredibly physically strong, with him being capable of hurting a variety of different characters like Thor, the God of Thunder, the Hulk, and the Mad Titan Thanos himself. These are characters with incredible levels of durability. He has a lot of different physical strength feats. Adam Warlock is more or less on par with these levels of physical strength and can perhaps reach on to maybe even Thor's levels of physical strength, with him being capable of definitely holding his own against Thor's levels of physical strength. But I don't believe he's at the same level of physical strength as Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel being capable of easily overpowering Thanos the Mad Titan. In terms of physical strength, I'm definitely giving it to Captain Marvel, and obviously her overpowering Thanos, the same person who's on par with the Hulk, who one-punched Leviathan and defeated Fenris. In my opinion, I believe it's kind of obvious that Captain Marvel is physically stronger than Iron Man, so she is definitely physically stronger than Adam Warlock as well. And then in terms of speed, I believe they are quite on par in terms of close-up reactive speed, with them being capable of creeping up and reacting to a lot of fast characters like Thor and the Hulk and Thanos. And so it's kind of hard to determine who's actually faster in that category. You can more or less just leave them to be on par. In terms of flying and movement speed though, I believe Captain Marvel to be perhaps slightly faster than Adam Warlock, though Adam Warlock is still incredibly fast in terms of movement speed. And then in terms of durability, well, I'm obviously going to give that to Captain Marvel. She took direct blows from a variety of different characters. From the Power Stone, she took headbutts from Thanos, and because of her levels of durability with her shield, I mean, she was capable of taking those headbutts and not being even truly affected by them. Her levels of durability are incredible. Adam Warlock's levels of durability are also incredible, him being capable of taking a variety of different attacks from so many other characters like Drax and Groot, and I'm sure a whole lot of different more. But I just believe Captain Marvel has had a whole lot more durability feats. I mean, she can take blows from Thanos himself. He on his own is something else, and obviously she can just destroy his ships and stuff and not be affected by them because of her shield and her natural levels of durability being incredibly high. And then in terms of martial arts, once again, I'm leaning on Captain Marvel to be the victorious one, given that she was actually trained in martial arts. Adam Warlock is not at all trained in martial arts, so yeah, in terms of martial arts, it's obviously going to a Captain Marvel. And then in terms of power, well, it's kind of hard to determine who's actually more powerful. Both of them can obviously fly. Both of them have powerful projectiles which are capable of doing incredible damage to a lot of different characters. Nonetheless, they are both incredibly powerful. They both do incredible things with those projectiles. I am slightly leaning on Captain Marvel to be the one who has superior power, given that she can also use her power to kind of create her shields, which are capable of taking a lot of damage, and obviously has her projectile and can use it to fly as well. Adam Warlock doesn't have those same advantages as Captain Marvel. The projectiles are on more or less on par in my opinion. I do believe Captain Marvel's projectiles to be slightly above Adam Warlock's projectiles, given the feats we've had from her projectiles, and with them being capable of destroying ships and hurting Thanos. Now, who actually wins between these two characters if they were to fight each other in an all-out battle? Well, I believe that's obviously going to be Captain Marvel. She is stronger, she's on par in terms of close-up reactive and combat speed, but definitely faster in terms of movement speed. She is more durable and she has way better martial arts. In terms of power, they can both be on par with one another, but obviously Captain Marvel can use her shield, and her projectiles have hurt other more powerful characters than the ones Adam Warlock's lasers have actually hurt. So yeah, I believe it's kind of obvious. The victor of this battle is definitely, in my opinion, going to be Captain Marvel. I don't really understand why many people are actually questioning this. Obviously, Adam Warlock is still young. He has barely really been introduced into the MCU. In the future, we actually see a bit more feats from him and probably determine how powerful he is. I'm sure he is a bit more powerful than we all think he is right now. But until we actually see his full outright power, we have to just say this is his levels right now, and with the levels we've seen from him right now, Captain Marvel is definitely beating the Adam Warlock we've seen. Anyway, that is my video on who would win between Captain Marvel and Adam Warlock. I'm sure you'll have a couple of comments on that. If y'all do, you can leave them down below. This is MC Info with another MC Clash. I'm out.